so we delivered in Spokane Valley. Was it Friday morning? Yes, Friday morning. We dropped our Saya load, and then we were going to do our 34-hour reset. So we head right over the state line into Idaho. They had a Flying J there that was a little bit bigger, had a little more selections for food compared to the Flying J was just a licensed Flying J fuel at the last place. We stayed there before overnight. Not a whole lot going on there. There was one restaurant that's there, and it was okay. And like some hamburger joint called Zips across the street. But we chose to go ahead and head back over. So we were first going to stay at the Loves because we get free showers and stuff at Loves. But then the Loves had Carl's Jr. is the only thing it had. And what was the reason we moved? Oh, they didn't have laundry facility in that Loves, and we needed to do our laundry. So the lady at the Loves said that the Flying J across the street had it, so we moved over to Flying J. So I did laundry on Friday. We hung out. We were able to, Alex's 34-hour reset was completed by like 2 p.m. So we put in that we were available for a load. And then about an hour after that, we got a message from the planner stating that there was no freight in the area over the weekend. Their one shipper that usually will ship in that area didn't have any freight going out the weekend, and so they, as soon as they got us a load, was going to be Monday morning in Tacoma, Washington, which was about 300 and some odd miles away. So that means that we were going to be stuck there until Monday morning. So whatever. I mean, it's towards the end of the month, so that means that it cut down on our mileage that we were putting in to get our bonus. It also cut our paycheck down after we already were off for 5 days, where we had a very abysmal check, like $200 each for that week compared to what our normal was. It was very bad. So it really cut our funding by not having anything over the weekend. But you know, it is what it is. So then this morning I got up and went, took a shower, went to get some eat, and the planner had sent us a message and asked us to pick up a load that's at the, well, what we found out was a temporary Swift drop yard. We didn't know that. It was some farm place, whatever. And to take it to outside of Seattle to the terminal there, since we were going that direction. So, well, since we're going that way, I went ahead and did it because I figured we'll have a better chance of finding an empty trailer in Seattle than we will in the area we were at in Spokane. I got Alex up, got everything loaded, did my pre-trip, ran over to go pick this up, and it ended up being a temporary Swift drop yard. It's a good thing that there was another driver there picking up a trailer, because the building that's on property is closed, and there's no information in the message in the dispatch to let us know that, hey, you know, this is just a drop yard, go grab your trailer and go. So because we tried to go to the building, it was locked. Went to the driver and said, hey, you know, who do you see about getting your paperwork? And he's like, it's in the trailer. I said, oh, is this a Swift drop yard? He's like, yeah, it's a temporary one, so your paperwork's going to be in your trailer. Okay. So then the other thing is, our trailer was kind of buried. There was another trailer in front of our trailer, so we had to move that trailer to pull our trailer out. And I could have been a jerk and left that trailer pulled out, but I'm not that guy. So then I pushed that trailer back into where our trailer was at, so that it wouldn't cause a traffic jam. You know, I can see that happening sometimes. Some of the people that get salty, but we were good. Alex and I just pulled it up, pulled our trailer out, pushed the other trailer back, went on our way. So yeah, we're on the road now, headed to Seattle to drop this off. It's just a trailer full of recycled cardboard. It's just a bunch of cardboard boxes on pallets. So other drop yard, where then they will schedule it for a delivery for the customer, and probably a local person will run that, or I don't know exactly where it's going. But anyhow, so this is really just to reposition us, and since we're going that direction anyhow, we'll take a trailer that needs to go that direction. So kind of makes sense, rather than to run us empty, trying to find a trailer that, you know, we're taking something with us. So it makes sense. So anyhow, then tomorrow morning we will go and get loaded with our pickup tomorrow morning, and then this runs down to Calexico, which is a border town in Mexico, where we will take this to the drop yard there, where we drop it, and then a Transmex, or what is it, a SwiftMex, I don't know, the Swift in Mexico side, what they do is they come and get it, and they run it through customs, and they deliver it to the Mexico customer, or wherever it needs to go in Mexico. So we never cross into Mexico. We only take it to the border towns into the drop yard, and we drop it, and then they take it through customs. So anyhow, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to, looks like the route, we're just really going down the coastline, not necessarily the coastline, but down, you know, the coast side instead of the instead of like Vegas and stuff. Maybe I'll go through San Diego. I've never been to San Diego yet, but it does look like it's probably going to run us down through there, and then through San Diego, then right down at the border to this town where we're dropping it off. Nothing on that yet. We still have this next week here we will be running, and then is it next week we'll be back in town in Phoenix? It's the 5th. So our second Pfizer shot will be on the 6th. So we will be doing home time in Phoenix from the 5th to the 8th. We'll be headed out on the 8th. So yeah, so that's what's up. Let me see, nothing else really going on. About a little a wet dry shop vac, a little tiny one, for the truck. It plugs into your DC outlet, just because I have a broom that I'll sweep the cab out, but along the doors there's a little raised hump that it's hard to get the sand and stuff out, so I'll be able to sweep it up, and then I'll use the little shop vac and I'll sweep it up, and it'll also allow me to like get our little rugs cleaner, a little bit cleaner. And then if we have a spill, it's a wet dry, so we can clean up the wet, and you know, it's not too bad. Let me see, what else? That's really it. There was a little Mexican restaurant that was there where we've been parked out. It was okay. It wasn't great, but considering it was like Idaho, Washington area, pretty far from the border, it was okay. They really could tell that for the prices, they were very light on portions, which was okay because for me anyhow, well, they offered you, if you wanted more tortillas, they gave it to you with no charge. Also, all the chips and salsa you wanted. The salsa was really good. It was nice thick salsa. But the entree portions were a little on the chintzy side, but I still walked away full. I wouldn't walk away hungry. It's just normally what you see. Like, it looks like it's big plates, but they really spread it out and it's thin. So like the beans that they put on the plate was real thin, and the rice, you can tell they pat it down and made it real thin. But you know, hey, you gotta try to make that money. So and that's in the reviews. It did say that, you know, the portion size were a little small for the price, but Alex and I both, neither one of us walked away hungry. So and it wasn't too bad with tip and everything. It was about $55. So, you know, it was pricey, but being that it was right there at the truck truck stop, yeah, it's about par. And then I always tip 18 to 20%. So if I have a really good service, I'll do that 20. Sometimes I'll just throw just a flat $5 in there, and I always get an email from Capital One. Did you tip 38% at this coffee shop? Yes, I did. So, you know, these folks have to make their money to support their families and whatnot. And I appreciate them being there for us to serve us while we're hauling our freight, keeping everybody rolling. So I just want to make sure that they know that we appreciate them as well. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not going to jump into virus stuff and all this. A lot of virus talk, a lot of coronavirus talk, a lot of political talk going on right now. I was listening to the news. Now the big thing right now is the debate over making Washington D.C. a state. So I don't know. There's a lot of different things, but we'll just keep it nice and light today. It's a beautiful day. It's not raining. It did rain most of the day yesterday. It's not raining today. It's about 56 degrees, so it's not cold, but it's not hot. You know, just glad to be alive, glad to be moving, glad to be making some money. So, all right, guys. Well, have a super good day. Just wanted to throw out that quick update. Love you all. Be safe. Please mask up, wash your hands, socially distance. Get that vaccine if that's in your wheelhouse. If not, please respect others and social distance. So, talk to you later. Love you. Bye.